This is our Espresso Works machine that we purchased about 8 months ago, and it's lasted up to this point and has been great for the price as well as the quality and the space and the utility and the function. So here's the measurement of our small little area that we needed to fit. I'd love to have a huge coffee machine area, but we just can't for our situation. And this is just perfect for everything. I've tried other machines, and Espresso Works just it's great. So it fits comfortably in that space, does not take a lot, but it gives you just enough to work with. And when you need to fill up the water reservoir, you just pull the machine out and fill it up, and you put it back. It's incredibly easy, helpful, and then you press it on. You wait, I think it's about 30 seconds or a little bit more, but you're looking at the orange light. That means it's warming up. You're waiting for that top light right above it to turn green. That means it's ready. You can either use the espresso knob turning left or the froth turning right to begin with. You could froth milk for hot chocolate if you want to, but sometimes I just like to do the espresso first. Some like to do the froth first. Either way, you're waiting for the green light, and as it clicks on, you turn the knob, the main middle knob, to the left for the espresso. And with Espresso Works, it comes with a whole kit, including the grinder. You have the tamper, and you have the portafilter. You have a 2-shot and a 1-shot portafilter. I'll show the 1-shot towards the end, but that's the 2-shot. You press in, I think it's like a 30-pound pressure that you need to put on it. But it's simple. You put it in perpendicular like that, and then you pull to you, and it's fairly simple. You want to just make sure you have the right level of espresso on there, and when you're ready to go, you pull down one of the coffee mugs. You can use anything, but just enough room for those. And again, it's a 2-shot. Turning the knob to the left, and it'll brew the coffee espresso. It's delicious. I like to get it just above the rim. Try to do it right before it spills over. It's a fun little game, but I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it. It's the coffee I use is just delicious. But as you brew the coffee, you then are waiting. As you turn the knob upright, you now are waiting for the machine to reset to prepare itself. It's making sure it's not overheating. So now we have green light, and that was pretty quick. It's like 10 seconds or something like that. And next thing you know, you're ready to froth. You're ready to go. And I'm going to put some milk in the mug. I have my temperature gauge ready to go. And before that, just listen to the sound of brewing the espresso. And I try to adjust it so you prevent the vibration. You're able to hear the sound of the frothing, the machine pumping, ready to go. It is a great little machine. I've not tried to push the length of frothing. I forget what the manual says. I try not to go beyond, I think it's like a minute or so. But as I froth, I'm trying to make little tiny bubbles from what I've learned from baristas. I'm trying to keep the nozzle just under the surface of the milk and the temperature in that green area, which is about 170. The 180 is your extra hot concept. I highly respect baristas that just make a delicious smooth mocha, latte, all that good stuff. And this machine is very helpful. It is simple, but allows you to complete what you need to get completed, especially if you want to froth milk for hot chocolates. And you could do that for a lot of kids or adults, or you can mix in between. But frothing will take just under a minute, and it's incredibly easy to figure out and finish and have a delicious cup of espresso, a delicious mocha. So hopefully that's helpful. And when I'm done with it, the instructions and the company has said try to keep this machine as clean as possible and do it after every use. So I take a damp towel of any kind. I'm just wiping the excess from the bottom tip as well as around. Then I'll turn back on steam when it's ready, and it'll just blow out steam so that any extra milk that went up into the steamer pipe is just blown out, so there's not sticking and blowing the pump. So again, I clean that nozzle as well, and then we'll go into cleaning the rest of the machine. Let me first fix the mocha. We try to use Ghirardelli dark chocolate premium sauce and the caramel sauce. That provides a deliciously smooth espresso drink. Not necessarily healthy, but delicious. And as you mix it, you have time to enjoy the experience. But if you try to go as quickly as you can, you could brew a mocha like this, all under about 3 minutes, and with the machine clean. So I'm just stirring to show you and taking my time. But then as I am getting ready to drink, I need to clean the machine. So I need to clean the portafilter. I need to clean the espresso cup that receives the drip. So I'll rinse that out to our adjacent sink. Just a quick rinse off. And then we'll dry that off on the towel as well. Then time for the portafilter. You just turn left. That's the single shot. I was going to show you. Yeah, single shot. Sorry, my hands are a little dirty. I was working on the tires. That's the 2-shot, and that's showing you the smoothness and the use of the grinds. It did great. It's awesome. So I tamp that out into the trash. Then I clean that filter up there to make sure it's not clogged. And you just remove the tray as the excess water from the cooling system is drained into that, and any excess espresso spills over. After you rinse, it'll just simply dry out. You can wipe it down if you'd like, but me just letting it dry has no problems. And as soon as I'm done, I tuck it right back into the corner. You press and hold for 4 seconds, and it turns off, and we're done.